2, 1. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Kruz Chronicles. We got a very special guest with us today. We got Real Monsta live with us. Let me introduce y'all to the Real Monsta. He came to introduce his new album that he got out. But to get started, what's up, Monsta?
What's going on? What's going on?
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too, man. Appreciate you having me.
Welcome. First of all, let me thank you for giving us the chance, to meet Real Monsta. And let me start off by asking, who is Monsta? Who is the Real Monsta?
Me. No, yeah. So Monsta, man. I'm from Wichita Falls. You know what I'm saying? Artist, independent artist from Texas. I'm originally from Fort Worth, but started making music at a young age. Trying to develop my sound and singer-songwriter / rapper. A little bit of everything. So, Monsta, Real Monsta.
Okay, and so there you go, Monsta or the Real Monsta. So how can you say? You started with Monsta, right?
Right.
And what was the so now you are Real Monsta?
Well, the album title is Real Monsta, but I do go by Real Monsta as well. But it's not the official. What I really go by is Monsta.
Okay, and so you Monsta,
right?
And Monsta Music.
Yeah, that's
what's
the
Monsta Music, man?
Monsta Music is the hashtag. That's basically the label behind it. If there was a label, which is my independent music, it's gonna be Monsta Music.
Oh, okay, all right. So that's what I was gonna ask you. You're independent?
Right, independent.
Independent. So. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about where Monsta's from? Where you from? Where you stay? Because you say you're from Fort Worth.
Yeah.
But
born in Fort Worth.
You're born.
Yeah, born in Fort Worth. Raised for a little while. I think I left there when I was like 6. Man, I went to kindergarten in Northside, Denver Elementary. I don't even know if it still exists, but yeah, we came. Then we moved to Wichita, and shit, I've been there ever since, pretty much.
So, whenever, let's say if I pass by Wichita.
Yeah, it's not, yeah.
So, let's say I was to go out there, visit Monsta,
yeah.
And what's the dope place to go over there? Where's Monsta go?
Oh man.
To kick back, or where's the bad spot?
Bad spot. Okay, there's a couple places that I go. I don't really go out too much anymore, but if I'm gonna shout some places out for Wichita Falls, you know what I'm saying? We're going Fat Albert's, a little pool hall that I like to kick back. I like to play pool, you know what I'm saying? Players Lounge, shout out Players Lounge. I know there's a new club that just opened, Club Sip. So if y'all from Wichita Falls, you know what I'm saying, you probably already been there, but shout out Club Sip. And then, another couple little spots like P2, drive-in, it's kind of famous actually. It was on MTV. It's a drive-in bar.
Yeah.
Right, you can just drive there, come give you beers. It's pretty straight.
Oh, okay. So what got you hooked on rapping? How did you start rapping? How did Monsta start rapping?
To be honest with you, one time my brother and his homeboys came in, and they started freestyling. And freestyling was real big back in the day. You know what I'm saying? DSR and this was just a whole lot of freestyling. Shout out DSR, you know what I'm saying? I grew up listening to them too. So they were freestyling and shit, and I was like, damn, I thought it was dope as fuck,
Yeah.
So I was like, how you do that? I asked my brother, how you do that, bro? And he's like, man, you just put words together and try to make it rhyme, So after that, bro, I just started doing it. Every day I do it to myself, I wasn't doing it to anybody else, but I always thought it was dope. So.
How old was Monsta whenever he started doing all this?
Shit, he was in high school already, so I was probably about 14, 15 when I started freestyling, really.
So it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So how old? How old is Monsta?
I'm 32 years old.
You're 32. So is this your first album?
This is my second album.
This is your second album?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your first album?
My first album was called Reckoning.
Reckoning. Hey, listen to it's out.
Yeah, it's out now. It's out right now. So
Go check that out, man. You know, hey, thank me later. You know, thank me later.
Right?
Yeah, but all right. So, what was your first song that you remember that you like? Hey, man, this is my. Oh, do you even remember? What's your first song?
No. Matter of fact, man, my homeboy used to have a CD, and I tried to get those songs from him, but he hasn't gotten back to me. But those were like some of the first songs that I did, and I want to go back and listen to it because it's probably terrible. You know, but the one that I do know, oh man, now they're kind of getting all jumbled in my head, man.
Been too many?
Been too many, bro.
Yeah.
Too many.
Okay. Well, let me put it this way. A special song that you can say, you know, hey, this is what started, you know.
Yeah.
Monsta music. You want anything to drink, bro?
Yeah, I'll take some.
Give some Kruz. You drink?
Yeah.
You want Modelo?
I'll take Modelo.
Yeah, you want Modelo. What it's about here, man.
Yeah.
You know, we're kicking back.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers, bro. I had too many yesterday, bro. So you know, you gotta understand. Hey, man. But yeah, like I say, what was your
man, the one that I really like is actually on the first album. I made a lot of songs before that, but the one that I'm talking about is My Own Thing. I have a video on YouTube of it. You can go check that out too. But that's really the one that the song took me like a year and a half to write, man. Just because at the time I was also learning how to mix, how to record. Because before that I had been going to different people's studios and they were recording me, they were mixing it, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, I was writing it while I was recording and I was trying to mix at the same time, so it took me a long time because I wanted to get it right, you know?
Yeah, hey, sometimes good things take time.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, hey, don't rush it.
Yeah,
you know?
for real.
So, what's your writing process? You know, what's Monsta's well, first of all, what's your process? What's your how do you write your songs? You know, what's the process?
I've had people say like they have different. Obviously, people have different stuff, but I get the beat first. So I'll get the beat. I'll listen to a beat, and usually before I get the beat, before I start writing, I already kind of know what it's gonna be about because I like to do hooks. I like to, you know, I sing a little bit, so I do hooks a lot. So if it comes in my head, it helps. Like what I do too is the title of the actual instrumental. Like if the instrumental's called No Love or whatever it might be, that kind of inspires me off the top because I kind of feel like the producer was thinking of something as well. You know, that's what his feeling was. So whenever I think about that, it kind of comes to me that way too. And then after that, man, I do the hook first, and after that, it's pretty much just getting the writing down. And honestly, the first verse or the first line is always the hardest for me because I want to come in right, and then the last line's also hard because I want to go out strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So you are, so you write it. Are you freestyle too, or you just?
Yeah, I freestyle.
You freestyle too. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I kind of came up. That was how it started. You know, me and my homeboy would after, like I said, after my brother showed me, me and my homeboy would freestyle. We had a little karaoke machine that we had a tape cassette in, and we press play, and then we freestyle. You know. But yeah, that's how I started. And I did that for a while before I even started recording.
What's your brother's name?
Jesus.
Hey, shout out to
Jesus. Shout out, big brother.
Shout out, man. Hey, if it wasn't for you, we probably wouldn't have a Monsta.
For real, for real.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, okay, another one. Do you, so with this album, how long did it take you to make this album?
This album actually took like a year and a half, 2 years, damn near 2 years, man. It was actually done. It took about a year and a couple months to actually write, but to get everything mixed and finalized, and I just barely released it, so it took about 2 years to get everything done and on.
To get everything
did, yeah, right, up and live. Yeah.
Okay, and so you can you tell me a little bit about who you have featuring here on your album?
Yeah, I got my boy Slip. Shout out to Slip.
Shout out.
Wichita Falls, Spit Stain. I got my homie Ty the Tyrant from Cali. Go check out Ty the Tyrant. Shout out Ty the Tyrant. I got my homeboy Action. Shout out to my boy Curtis Jackson. Curtis Action Jackson.
50 Cent, not 50
Yeah,
Cent.
He actually gets that. He's like, I get that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Action, and actually, that's it, man. I only got 3 features on that album.
So how many songs do you got in this album?
13.
13 songs.
13
Great
songs.
songs.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, great songs. Okay, and let's see. What would you say is what's your favorite song from this album?
It has to be between Stay and Change, to be honest with you. I like Stay just because that song actually took like 30 minutes to write, but I feel like it's the most meaningful. It came out so fluid that I just feel like it was meant to be like that, you know?
Yeah. And
So it's one of my favorite songs, yeah.
you know what I liked about this album, bro? That you're doing something. The thing I see about with all these new upcoming artists that they all want to kind of do the same thing, bro.
Right.
You know, so they are following the same thing. So you are different. You bringing us something different. You can sing. You do your own hooks,
Yes,
right?
sir.
You do your own hooks. You go at it. And I listened to this album, bro, and it kind of shows me a little bit of who you are, bro. You know, you got a lot to say, and it's a meaningful album by what I heard.
Yeah.
You know, and I know you married, you got
No,
kids.
single. I got a daughter, yeah, but I'm single.
You're a single father?
Yes.
Oh, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? And here Monsta over here, but hey, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, what's your daughter's name?
Amethyst.
Hey, shout out. Hey, I see on Facebook. Hey, let them know where to find you on Facebook.
Facebook, my actual Facebook.
Where to find you everywhere.
Yeah,
First.
Josue Orduno, JOSUEORD, that's my page, but you can reach my music page from there, which is Monsta. And you can find me pretty much anywhere. Spotify, Monsta Orduno, any digital downloading website, you know, YouTube at Real Monsta TV. Yeah, Instagram.
We're gonna put it in the comments.
Yeah.
We got
There you go.
bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
So in the comments.
Yeah. So your daughter, like I was gonna say, that's what I said. Baby. I seen a video of you singing to her.
Yeah.
She inspires you a lot.
Oh yeah, man. I have a song on the album called Outlet, and that's pretty much about her.
Yeah.
But yeah, she inspires me, man. You know, you have to have something. I feel like you have to have something to do what you're doing for. And before that, it was a passion, of course. But once I had a daughter, I was just like, oh, I have more drive to do it for her as well. You know, not just for me anymore. So it is definitely.
Whenever you have kids, bro, and that's why I try to.
Oh yeah, shit changed, man.
Yeah, that's why I try to say, if you have kids and you still think it's about you, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know,
You're not doing it right, bro.
Yeah, you ain't.
You're not. You know, whenever I have 4 kids, you know, so whenever it's all about them now.
Yeah.
You know, I don't do shit for me no more.
Right.
I do it for them.
But it makes you feel good still.
Yeah,
that's how
like,
it's supposed to be.
Whenever you find the reason
Yeah.
to live, like I don't even care about getting up to work because I know all this comes from what I do, you know. So I have to make it fun.
Gotta
You
make
know
it
what I'm
fun,
saying?
no doubt, no doubt.
So what does Monsta do, man, other than rap?
Man, same thing as everybody else probably. I wake up, go to work, you know, take care of my daughter. Yeah, man, and just try to stay out the way, try to stay focused, you know.
Yeah, where do you work at? I mean, what do you do?
What
do you do for a living?
Technically, I'm a lab technician for basically water treatment for an anodizing company in Albany, Texas. So, you know, shout out Tower too, you know. Got a lot of homeboys that work up there, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, water treatment basically.
So you do in Wichita Falls, right?
It wasn't Albany. It's like 40 minutes from Wichita.
Oh, okay. So it's another county.
Yeah.
So you're the one that takes care of the water, huh?
Right. Yeah. Water tastes good. I got you.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't fuck with Monster. You're gonna fuck around and
Yeah,
poison you and
put some shit in
poison
water.
the whole town. Oh man, but so that's what you do for
Yeah,
because
that's what I do.
you do because whenever you coming up you got most of us gotta do other things.
Yeah.
Because you know it's to come up in this rap game, man, to get paid to live off of it.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
Yeah,
Hard,
so you know, yeah, that's what it has to be done.
That's
You
what it
know,
has to be.
well, hopefully, man, one day, man, you
Yeah,
know,
that's that shit. That's
hey,
hard.
that's the goal. That's
the
what I
goal
was
right
gonna
there.
ask
That's the goal
you.
right there. Well, you know, it is the goal, but you know, at the same time, I got a song in here too, and it says basically, I'm not really trying to be so famous as to be, you know, but to make a living off of music, yeah, that's definitely the goal, man. Like a Zero, you know, he's shout out to Zero. He's definitely making money off his music. He can definitely live on it because everybody's streaming it, you know what I mean? But not so much famous for in the entire world, or you know, but like some other major artists. But that's definitely the goal, you know.
And you know, I feel you because I don't want the money for. Let's say, I don't want it to buy Lamborghinis and all that. I want it so I won't have to go to work no more, so I can spend time with my family,
Right, there you
bro.
go. Yeah, you got time to do
Enjoy,
shit. Yeah,
enjoy my
life. Yeah.
family. Go out, go to trips, go visit, go show them the world, bro.
Right, no doubt.
That's the goal, man. You know, and
I agree.
everything starts working out, man. Once you find your vision, you know, everything starts coming together. So that was my next question. What you answer my next question? Well, let me see. So, hey, this is a new show, bro. So, hey, please excuse us if we're not as professional
Oh, no, this is
and
cool, man.
as anybody else, man. What?
That shit's very too much.
For what? On YouTube one? I mean, Facebook. Hold on.
This one,
What about that one?
that one's good. This one's very.
Hold up. Give me a minute. Break.
Break.
Hold on, let me see why. It's because of the shine of
Yeah, güey. ¿Cómo se mira, güey? Good.
That's the only thing I know.
Yeah, hold on, let me put it over.
You're gonna need something to block that shit, bro.
Hold
Right
up.
through my city, all my things will keep me flipping.
Alright, my bad, G's.
It's all good.
A ver, fíjate si ahí, Martín.
Alright.
Should be better there. Alright, let's see but yeah, man, like I was saying, man, it's an upcoming up.
Haz la pantalla un poquito más para abajo porque se ve todo.
Oh, it's good right here. Where I'm seeing it right here is good.
Ahí está.
Right there?
Alright. Ahí está.
Alright. Let me see. So, this thing's on too. Alright, man. So, my next question was gonna be, what's on Monster? Well, you know, I have a playlist where I just stick whatever I wanna. Let's say whenever I'm at work.
Yeah.
That I just want to listen to, you know, boom, boom, boom. So I don't have to be picking songs all day.
Yeah.
So what's on Monster's playlist, bro? What's your what's on your playlist?
My playlist is probably a little bit different than most people, but because I'm a singer, I guess I like Bruno Mars is on my playlist.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran is on my playlist. J. Cole, Eminem, Renaissance is on my playlist. Shout out to Renaissance.
Shout out.
DLB from Wichita Falls is on my playlist. Shout out to DLB. Slip, you know, Spit Stain, everybody from Spit Stain. I got Chameleonaire is on my playlist. That's probably my favorite rapper.
Chameleonaire?
Chameleonaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so now what is your top 3 Texas well, like you said, I guess artists
Right.
Because not focus on rap because they can do R&B.
Right,
whatever,
right,
you know?
no doubt.
Top 3 Texas.
Top 3 Texas. I'm going Comedian.
Yeah, that's number 1.
Yeah,
or,
number
3, 2,
one.
1. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1 in order.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, number 1 is definitely Comedian.
Yeah.
0 has to be up there, and to be honest with you, probably Pimp C, man.
Shit, R.I.P. man, R.I.P.
Yeah,
Pimp C,
Pimp
bro.
C.
You know what I'm saying? All right, and I guess nationwide, worldwide. I guess what is your top 3?
Top 3 worldwide, nationwide. Eminem, and to be honest with you, man, Comedian is gonna be on all my lists.
Yeah.
And artist, I'm gonna have to put a singer in there. Like honestly, I like Bruno Mars a lot, man.
Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you a Tupac and Biggie fan?
I'm a Tupac fan. Yeah, he's on my top 5 rappers.
Are you more of a Tupac fan
Tupac.
or Biggie?
Tupac.
All day, West Coast all day.
Yeah.
Alright. So what can you tell me about the style that Monsta has? What would you call the style? What's your style like? You know what would you call it?
You know,
Monsta music.
yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what I was fixing to say.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, because my brother one time he asked me, what kind of music do you make? And I was like, I make Monsta music.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a little backstory. Whenever I was recording, like my first studio that I was recording at, the dude apparently he told somebody else, man, he kind of sounds like Comedian. You know, he was trying to sound like it. So when I heard that, man, I was like, I stopped listening to music for a little while. Like I just stopped listening to other people's music and I started writing my own music, so I could focus on getting my own style. You know, and it's a little bit of everything. I mean, I didn't completely just stop, you know, but I stopped, you know,
influencing yourself.
Yeah, right. Trying to get because it definitely influences you. You know, if you don't make music, then obviously it's not going to influence. But while you're doing it, you're like, you see where it's going. You're like, oh shit, that does kind of sound like this person or this person. So I kind of steered clear of that. But man, I got my style, you know, from a lot of places. And I think like the first time I heard somebody singing on a hook like that, like a rap hook, was Comedian or Charlie Boy, you know. So that's kind of, you know.
Okay. So what's been the hardest for you with your music, or getting your album out there, or what's been the hardest as an artist?
As an artist, man, as an independent artist, I mean it's pretty hard all around, to be honest with you. You know, it takes time and it takes money to do it yourself. So the hard part is advertising, just getting all the budget to kind of push everything, you know, because there's if you have a low budget, then which I used to have, you know, and obviously it's not, I can't just throw money everywhere, but you know, you gotta know where to put it, where's the best place to put it. I gotta spend this for a video, or I gotta advertise it on Facebook a little bit more, and you can't just, you know, throw hundreds of thousands of dollars in your shit. So you gotta know where to put it, and I think that's probably the hardest part, is just getting it out there to everywhere at the same time.
Yeah, sometimes, like in all business, it takes money to make money. And you know, that's what the point of this show is about, bro. You know, I don't charge you to come, man. You know, I just want to get this. That. You know, I just want to get this to as much people as we can, bro. Cause support our people. You know, we don't have enough platforms, and then like I told you, like I was telling you, all the platforms are pointed up, bro. Yeah. You know, so we gotta, you know, start supporting each other. Maybe somebody sees this video and they check you out, like I told you, and man, the sky's the limit, bro. You know, and hopefully this helps people, you know, like the upcoming artists, and hopefully it helps, you know, and that's what the vision is for this.
No doubt. It inspire people at least, and you know, there's not very many platforms for local artists or artists coming up, you know. So like I said, you have to do a lot of the shit yourself, and you know, appreciate the platform for real, because I mean it does help. No matter if there's one person or 20,000 people seeing it, you know what I'm saying. Every person helps. So
And you know, like I tell you, everybody wants to do the same thing, bro. So you know, like I was like, man, you know, I want to do something different. You know, let's see what can I do, because don't get me wrong, bro. I see a lot of rap interviews and shit, and you know, and I was like, man, you know what? We don't have that. So it's just an honor, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
I appreciate
to meet people like you, man. You know, great talent that you have. You know, and it's not an everyday that you meet somebody like that, bro. So I appreciate you coming through.
yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and like I was saying, let me come back to my notebook. Oh yeah, man. So let's see. Oh yeah. What have you performed? How many you perform? How many? Where do you perform at? Where have you performed at?
Where have I performed? Well, actually, the only places I've done Texas, man. I haven't really gone out of state. But yeah, a lot of places I performed in Dallas. I performed in Abilene. I performed in Waco. I performed Wichita Falls, obviously. You know, some surrounding areas, man. Little places like Vernon, Texas. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Texas places though.
What you got any performances planned for 2020, or you still booking?
My first one is in February, but I mean, if something comes up before then, you know, I'm jumping on it. So I pretty much do whatever comes. I try to get it as much as.
So if anybody wants to invite you to perform, how can they find you? Where?
Look me up on Facebook, but monstamusicofficial@gmail.com, the email if you want to hit me up, send me a message. Instagram, realmonsta_. Send me a message, man. Just, you know, click the link below. Send me a message.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the links where you can find Monsta.
Yeah, no doubt.
And so you said where you gonna perform?
Oh, it's at the Deep End.
Okay.
In February, yeah.
In February, and you still open?
Yes, sir.
Booking.
Open for booking, yeah.
Now booking for 2022, man. All right, and what's your performance style like? What do you have a ritual before you perform, or do you just fucking come at it?
No real ritual, man. But I try to. I'm really quiet before performances. I'm kind of just like in my head, making sure. Yeah, in my zone, making sure that I know all the words to my songs, because when I perform, there's no words on the song. It's just an instrumental. So that's that. There's no background vocals except for the hook. The hook is there, but it's real low so that I can go over it, you know.
Yeah.
So it's if I mess up, you're gonna know.
Hey, so man, bro, is that hard? Like, you know, like how many songs you got out right now? I mean, how many songs have Monsta made?
I got 2 albums, I got 3 mixtapes, and then I got singles. So I haven't really counted, but each one. This is actually the shortest album or CD that I've ever done. My first album had 17 songs. My mixtapes, like one of them has like fucking 23 songs on it. You know, and they're like, you know, just maybe a verse and a hook or something like that. But it's kind of like that mixtape shit. You know, it's all on everybody else's beats. But so.
What? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so then I don't really know how many songs, but.
So what's your favorite songs to perform? That whenever you perform, what does Monsta put out? Because this is still not. You still haven't performed none of these songs, right?
I have. Matter of fact, I performed like a month ago. I did perform like 2 of these tracks. They hadn't been out yet, but it was something new that I did.
Yeah, they want to put it out
I did
there.
POTG and I did Change off of this.
Hey, what's your favorite songs that you perform?
I like those 2. I like My Own Thing. I like
Check them out.
My City. Yeah, on my first album, My City. Stay.
Yeah.
I like to switch it up and start singing and shit. You know, people like, what the hell? I thought he was a rapper, but yeah, I like those a lot.
All right. So what makes you different from everybody else, bro? From all these upcoming artists, bro? What makes Monsta different?
I think what makes me different, man, is the fact that, you know, you have to you have to kind of listen, which a lot of people just like beats and stuff like that. But if you actually do listen, you'll hear a message. You'll hear some type of positivity. You know, it's a motivational album. You know, so's my first one. You know, there's always a message to be taken from it, even if it's you can kind of put yourself in each song and think about it, even though I'm talking about a certain thing, because they're kind of general. The songs, they're not really about one thing. They're just kind of like, you know, these haters been born. Unfortunate for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, you got to take some positive. I think that's what it is, man. Not everything's about what these people portray themselves to be. You know what I'm saying? What you get in these songs is what you're gonna get in real life. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about no cars, clothes, guns, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I just.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about some, and it's sometimes it's not for everybody. That's why I like that old school rap.
Yeah.
You know, because it has something to it. You know, it has a story or whatever. But you're not talking about fucking bitches and you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me wrong. I've done it before. Back. You know what I'm saying? I started off doing that, but you know, as you progress, man, I kind of.
You start getting your style.
Yeah, and you start coming into your own, and I don't really want to, that's not the vibe that I'm trying to give off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and I'm not knocking it, that's cool if that's what you do, shit.
Everybody's different, bro. And like I said, your music might not be for everybody.
Yeah,
you know,
no doubt.
Everybody's not, you know, but you got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's say if you could collab, bro, with anybody, except a millionaire, I already know. All right, we already know. Except a millionaire, if you could collab with anybody, who would it be?
Man,
give me a top 5.
I'm going Eminem, J. Cole,
yeah,
Bruno. Like I said, and just want to scratch that out. I'm going.
You're the monster, man. Hey, put the link so they can hit you up.
Hell yeah, hit me up, you know. Nah, you know who I like that? People are like, this motherfucker right here, but I honestly kind of like Justin Bieber's new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has a good voice, you know what I'm saying? Since I'm a singer, I kind of look at stuff like that. I like, but rapper-wise, yeah. Cole, you know, NF. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But definitely. Any Texas artist that's trying to come up, man, I'm just down for a collab too, man.
Alright, and I was gonna ask you that next. You do collabs. You open to do collab with
anybody, man.
With anybody. So what's your collab? Because I'm not a rapper. You know what I'm saying? How does that work, bro? You know, I've been meaning to ask somebody. How does that work? You know,
usually, man, I see them out. I'll be like, you know. Or, usually I'll see them out, like in Wichita Falls. It's hard. It's the other ones. Matter of fact, Renaissance. I'm gonna keep mentioning Renaissance because he's out there. Shout out Rennie, man. Shout out. But he's helped me actually a lot. I've been on a lot of songs with Renaissance, probably like 3 or 4, you know. And you know, he did a contest, and he's already a known artist in Fort Worth. He's a
Fort Worth legend.
No doubt.
That's why. Before. Y'all gonna hear Renaissance on almost everybody that we bring because he's a legend, bro. You know.
Yeah,
go ahead.
No doubt. Shout out to Rennie, but he held a contest, you know, and I'm doing my thing, and I saw it, and I was like, fuck it, man, let me put my song out there and see if he like, and that came out to a collaboration. So, you know, that's how that happened. But a lot of times I'll see him and be like, hey man, we gotta link up. You know, yeah, hit me up, bro. I'll exchange numbers, and then. You know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, but I mean, I'm always down. I'll send him something or, you know.
Yeah, so, is there a price? How does that work? Like, with the, I'm with you, because we have you here, you know. How does that work with the collabs with
Me personally, man, I don't charge for the first feature.
Yeah.
But after that, I do.
Yeah.
So, you know, the first one's free, basically.
Yeah.
I want to get it on both of our platforms, especially if you got a good little following, you know. That's cool. That's cool with me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get helped out as much as I'm trying to help somebody else out. So it's all love for the first one. But after that, obviously, time is money. You gotta kind of charge for what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Because that's the point. You're trying to make it out of here.
No doubt.
Yeah, and I guess you moving to Wichita, that's has been kind of hard because you're out there, bro. You know. here in the city, I guess you start getting to know people and shit.
Right,
You
yeah.
know,
In the city, more people, yeah, better
So-
opportunities.
has that been hard for you?
Yeah, man. Honestly, man, I've thought about coming back. You know, it's just kind of hadn't happened. You know?
Still there?
Yeah,
Still
it's still there though. But I mean, it's about 2 hours away, so it's not too much.
Yeah, it's not that
But the bad part about it is I'm not going out and seeing the people. You know, that's the part about it. But
Yeah. Alright, and so, you had, like you said, you open to collab with anybody, right? So
Yes.
there's no beefs that you like, man. You know, I ain't trying to.
nah,
fuck
I ain't got
with
no
this.
beef. But if you
Alright.
don't like me,
Hey,
I don't know.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? This, you know, now that I'm getting into, you know, talking to people and shit, there's a lot of hate out there, bro. You know, and we have to unite, bro. We have to support each other, man. All that other bullshit aside, man. You know, we're trying to grow, man.
Yeah.
When you mature, I guess we're more mature, you know.
Right, yeah.
How you trying to have the least problems as possible? At
I ain't
least
got time for no problems,
you
man.
ain't got no time for that
Nah,
shit,
nah.
man.
Doing
I
some
ain't-
other shit.
Yeah, man, we're trying to grow up in this
For real,
motherfucker,
yeah.
you know. So, man, quit the bullshit, man.
Yeah, for real,
Let's
quit the
grow,
bullshit.
man. You know,
Cut that shit out.
cut that shit out.
that shit out.
Yeah, man.
No, yeah, man, but the thing is, like, there is a lot of hate, man, and it's crazy because you probably hear it all the time where you get more hate in your own city than you do,
Yeah.
you know, somewhere else, man. I got more
Yeah.
people listening to my shit over here than I do, you know, but it's cool. It's just, you know, sometimes it happens that way.
You know, and on experiences that I heard, because in your city you're more out there, and
Yeah,
sometimes
he knows,
sometimes
he
you
knows.
take somebody's bitch. Sometimes you know they
Yeah.
think you're fucking around with her or with
Right,
their girl,
right, yeah.
and that's how starts beef shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
No doubt.
I think that's why, or somebody thinks that you're stunning on them, or this, or
He thinks he's the shit.
yeah, bro. You know,
That's how it is, yeah.
that's why. That's
Yeah.
what I seen. But like I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
man, we all trying to grow up in this motherfucker, man. You know, shit. Ain't got time for that hating shit.
For real.
You know. But yeah, like I said, Rennie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rennie, bro. So Rennie is being influenced. He's a great artist, bro.
Nah, he's dope as fuck, yeah.
He deserves more of the love that he's gotten, bro.
Yeah.
Cause he's dope, bro. You know,
Yeah, and
he's
his grind, man, he's fucking like the hustle, the grind that he got is
yeah, and
inspirational in itself, man.
yeah, man, he has a lot of great things to say. He's not like everybody else, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and shit. That's why y'all keep hearing Rennie over here,
That's
you
why
know.
we're the beast.
Yeah, bro. He's a Fort legend. Hopefully he comes one day. You know, I'll talk to him. He said he might come through, so shit. Coming soon. All right, man. We'll see. What do you think? What do you see Monsta in the future, bro? What's coming like?
Man, hopefully, like I said, man, making a living off this music, bro. It'd be nice to be able to just get up and go to the studio instead of having to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the dream right there, man. That's why I see myself, and that's the focus that that's what I'm putting my focus on right now, man. Just trying to get that.
Okay, and are you a romantic type of guy, bro? You looking out there like you say you're single, bro? What's Monsta's perfect girl, man? What you looking in a girl? Are you looking?
Margot Robbie.
Oh, he has a specific one.
Yeah. You know, the chick plays Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
that's
love
my
Harley
favorite.
Quinn?
Yeah.
Already.
I love it now, yeah. But no, man, just, you know, I haven't been single for very, very long, so it's not really something I'm looking for, but I mean.
You just hit the market.
Yeah. Fresh off
the market.
Yeah. But, nah, man, just, you know, somebody that, I guess, makes you wanna spend time with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be forced or anything. Oh, she's fine, yeah, but is it? You know, there has to be something there. A good personality. You know, makes you laugh, has a good sense of humor, shit like that. I don't know if I'm such a romantic, but I mean, you know, as I grow up, you get rid of that kid shit.
You gotta. It's not being romantic. It's not who you are. It comes out
Right.
when you find that person.
no
You
doubt,
know,
yeah.
it comes out.
There you go.
So you know, So you're a little bit more old school then. You know, you don't care about the outside. You care about the inside type of
Right.
shit. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no point having a trophy model and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna. It takes two, especially on this rap game, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have somebody that supports you 100. You know. So it's hard, man. You know, nowadays, man, everybody wants it the easy way and shit. You hit a little curve into it, shit, and
And you get out, take the exit after. Yeah, nah, man.
Yeah. So you've been successful in love, or you're like,
Well, I'm single, so.
Hey, there you go.
Nah, yeah, man. You know, I feel like if it comes, I'm not gonna be the one that. I'm gonna work. You know, just like I work on everything else. I'm gonna work to make it work.
Yeah, man. Shit, hey, you're in the market, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the links on the bar below.
Yes,
Click
sir.
on the link already, man. So, man, let's see. Yeah, man. But what do when you be driving, bro? You be jamming full blast, or you just be like chilling and shit on your
I
leg?
be chilling, man.
Yes.
I don't really.
Rattling everywhere and shit.
Nah, I never got into that, bro. I never really got into like loud music and shit. But I mean, I do jam. You know what I'm saying? It's just not fucking full blast.
You jam Monsta?
I do. I listen to my own songs.
You
a lot.
do listen? Because that's what I've been meaning to ask that.
Yeah,
you know?
I listen to my own shit.
Yeah.
I feel like if you can't listen to your own music, then you probably not.
You're not that
Not
good. Yeah, man.
That's
You
just
gotta like your own shit.
You gotta like your own shit, or ain't nobody else gonna like it, man.
Yeah, and like, just like with love, you gotta love yourself for the record.
Yeah.
Love you, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Man.
There you go.
So, what you been jamming to lately?
Lately, man.
Whenever
I
you
tell
hit this road over here, because how long you said? 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours, man.
What you jamming to?
Shit, on the way here, I was jamming my shit, but
Yeah. This new album?
Yeah, this new album.
Yeah.
But I got both of all my CDs in my car right now. So, you know. But yeah, man, I listen to you know who I like right now is the Kid Leroy.
Yeah.
He goes hard. But I keep my shit pretty much on shuffle between the artists that I mentioned earlier, man. You know, I like a lot of singing. I like rock too, man. I listen to a lot of rock.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not really just rap a lot. And I'm not, you know, talking shit about none of these rappers. And
Yeah.
I just don't really like the new school rap. You know what I'm saying? It's not really for me. I like lyricism. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I do my shit. I like something with a little bit of substance. If you're saying something, if not, man, I'm not really trying to listen to that much.
You know, hey, some beats are straight, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like the beat. Hey, like I would say, hey, do you do a lot of sampling? Do you sample, or you know what sampling is, right? Yeah, you do a lot of sampling.
Not really, man. I try to keep it as original as possible, to be honest.
Because on this album, you got a sample, or I was gonna ask you about that. 10 shots, 10 shots of Rennie. You got the beat, right? How'd that happen? Because that's why I asked him. I was like, hey,
who's that song with?
Renaissance. Renaissance has that song.
Yeah.
He has I got the album right there.
Does it have a feature on it?
Yeah, it has a feature.
What's it called?
He sings, and that's why I was like, man, is that him? And he's like, no, but he's going hard on it, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked him.
I don't actually know how it came. I mean,
They just send you the beat or what?
Yeah.
You just got the beat.
I just got the beat. I don't really remember how.
Have you heard 10 shots?
No, I don't.
You
think
never
so.
heard 10 shots.
If it's
10
a song-
shots is go hard, bro.
Yeah,
That's why I thought
yeah.
you were in there.
Nah.
They need to do a remix.
To be honest with you, yeah, I'm down for a remix, but yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna ask you, bro, about 10 shot, because I'm surprised you haven't heard it, but it's good, bro.
Is it the vibes beat? I'm not sure.
Let me see. Let me find it.
Check. Put on vibes. It might be that one because I think I have heard one that I know is it's not the same beat. It's similar as fuck.
Yeah, bro. But I was like, let me see. Music. Yeah, that one. It is.
Okay,
It
yeah,
is
I
vibes.
have heard it. Then I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was at we did a show. I think it was I did a show with Renaissance, the Bone Thug show.
Yeah.
And I think they performed this song. It wasn't this song, but it was this beat, and I was like, oh shit, you know. But I had already released it, so I didn't really know, you know.
Yeah, so that's why you know, I was like, man, he might be the one that sing that hook, you know, but okay, that's why it was a confusion. It's a dope song,
Appreciate it.
Vibes, you need to listen to 10 Shots.
I'm gonna have to check that out on the way
on
back.
the way home, you gotta be like, oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's why.
No, I have heard it. I'm pretty sure because I know I heard it perform it. I don't know if I've heard it like. You know.
Yeah, that new album, hey, check out that new Rainy album, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's out now too, man. That's where they have 10 Shots. You know, that might be something you listen to on the way. Listen to that on the way back, and you gotta thank me later, bro. Too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, man. But you know, listen to the album Monsta Music. What's your name?
Monsta.
What's your name? The album?
The album is called Real Monsta.
Real Monsta. That's what the album's called, right? Okay, yeah, and check it out. We're gonna put the link, and thank me later, man. And I appreciate you coming through, man.
Sir, I appreciate you having me, man.
Anything else, man, that you want to let them know?
Just go stream the album, you know, stream the old album, you know. Old music is new music to people that haven't heard it, so, you know, go check out, you know, follow the page, subscribe to the YouTube if you know what I'm saying, if you enjoy the music, shoot me a message, let me know. Man, just, you know, hope y'all enjoy the new album. I appreciate everybody that is listening, appreciate you for having me, man, and, you know, it's an honor, brother.
No doubt, man. Well, hey, it's an honor to have you here, man. You're great. Like I told you, man, hey, that album, man, dope, man. You're doing it right, man, and keep them coming, bro.
Thank you,
know
man.
what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate it, definitely.
I hope you know everybody feels it, man, and that's what it is about, man, growing, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you having you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, though.
Alrighty, man. Hey, this was it, man. Hey, until the next one, man.
Go stream that album.
Yeah.